Okay, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatham Alahayanaw Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Dash. Peace and blessings be upon the elect of Israel. Double honors to the heads of Israel, the rulers, our elders and apostles, known as great millstone in these times, soon to just be revealed as the men of the Lord. All right. So I'm just following in the footsteps of the apostle Tahar. I know he went through Isaiah the 14th chapter, and he also started going through Ezekiel now, the 3rd chapter in the Hebrew. So I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna go through Psalms the 9th chapter in the Hebrew, and this is the reason why I chose this, because this is like a death song, you know. And if you're familiar with the Hebrew at all, if you look here, all right, I'm just gonna go straight into it here. If you look here in this precept, all right, this word here, it looks like muth labin. All right, when you look that word up, it literally means. Well, I'm gonna look it up. All right, we're gonna look this word up because this is gonna tell you what this psalm is about. Which, when it says to the chief musician upon muth labin, a psalm of David, that tells you that David wrote this. All right, and gave it to Manatazak. All right, or La Manatazak, the chief musician. All right, so let's look up this word. All right, so see Al, you have Al Mawaf, and then you have Laban. All right, which means upon death to the sun. All right, so this is like a death song that David sang about the nations. All right, now the still shot for this live show should say something about victory over the enemies. All right, so I'm going to start going through this. All right, I'm just going to go through verses 1 through 4 through the Spirit on this one, and then I'll come back again, just following in the footsteps of a man who's also following Yahweh Shai, the Apostle Tahar. We get into this Hebrew, which I like getting into the Hebrew myself. I actually love it. I have a strong desire for it. So we kick this thing off. This is Psalms 9 and 1, or ThaHalyam. What is that? Thashi wa Ahchaad. All right, which means Psalms 9 and 1. Thashi is how you say 9 in the Hebrew. And then Ahchaad is the number 1, and ThaHalyam is Psalms. So it says to the chief musician upon Muth Labin, a psalm of David, I will praise thee, O Lord. With my whole heart I will show forth all thy marvelous works. All right, now in the Hebrew, all right, or Ba Ha Ibaryath, okay, it says, like I said, La Manatazak, Al Mawaf upon death, Laban to the sons. All right, this is not Laban. All right, like Laban. This doesn't mean white. This means to son. All right, and then it says Ma Zamwar, which means a psalm. La Dawada to David. All right, now it says what in the Hebrew? It says I will praise. So that's Awadah. All right, just like Judah's name, Yahwadah. So that's I, okay, I, and then Wadah will praise. Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, of course, by Shem Yahweh Shai. Ba Ba means in. Call means all. Labia means my heart. All right, so this means with all my heart, but call labia with all my heart. Ah sapara, sapara, which means I I believe. Let's slow down. That's why we do this here. Sapar means show forth, so it's sapara means I will show forth. Sapara, I will show forth. Call na pala awath yaka. Na pa la awath yaka. Alright, now let's see what this means. Call na pa alath na pa la awath yaka. So the root of that word is pala, which means marvelous. Alright, so na Pala'awatyaka means all thy marvelous works. Alright. Here you have marvelous, which makes it plural. And then you have yaka, thy. So again, Awada, Yahweh Shem Shai, Bakal, Labia, Asapara, Kal, Na Pala'awatyaka. Verse 2. It says, I will be glad. Alright, it says, I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name, O thou most high. Alright, and that's what we do, man. We exalt the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So it says, Ashamaka, which means I will praise, or I will be glad. Because Shamak means glad. So Shamaka, alright, Ashamaka means I'll be glad. Wa'alataza. Wa'alataza means and rejoice. Because la and taza means to rejoice. So wa'alataza is and I rejoice. Okay, then you have ba and ka. Alright, ba and ka. This is not a da, this is a ka finisher. Alright, it's a ka finisher. So baka is in thee, like it says in the precept. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. Azamara. Azamara is I will sing. Alright, because Zamar means to sing. Alright, you see? He says, I will sing and praise. Let's click on it. Sometimes you have multiple words in there, so what you have to do, you got to click on the word to see what it means. It says, sing, sing, praise, make music. Alright, and that's what we're doing. We're singing this new song of Yahweh Bashim Shah so this kingdom can get ushered in. And that's this. Another reason why I want to put forth this psalm is because this psalm particularly puts out the vibration of the nations going down, man. And the nations are going down. Alright, and then so next we have Shamka, which means thy name. Shamka, thy name. Alright, it's the song we're singing. The name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Aliyah one means the exalted one or the most high. Alright. Aliyah or Allah means to lift up or exalt. Alright, let's look that up. It says, O thou most high, right? Aliyah one. Alright, that means high, upper, exalted about monarchs, highest, most high, name of the most high. This is just a title. Alright, the name of the most high is actually Yahweh. Alright, so again, 9 and 2, I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name, O thou most high. Ashamaka, Wa'alataza, Baka, Azamara, Shamka, Aliyah 1. Verse 3. Alright, verse 3. Salaki. Alright, verse 3 says, when my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. Alright, so now we're getting into the what the title, the preface of this was all about, because this is a song about the death of the sons of the heathens, of the enemies. Alright, so it says again, when my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. Bashawab means in turn back, or when turned back, because shawab means to turn. Alright, you see over here, are turned. Alright, that's shawab. Alright, and then you have awayubya, which means mine enemies. Ayub is enemy. So awayubya means my enemies, basically. Alright, mine enemies. Because that they're being turned back. This is something that's continuous and will be happening. Alright, through prophecy. So you have, and then next word is ahawar. Alright, ahawar. Ahawar means back. Alright, means back. Shawab means turn, and then you have ahawar, which means back. Next word is ya kashawa. Ya kashawa means shall fall. Alright, See here, you have kashal means fall. Alright, and they actually have it spelled white right here. Alright, as far as how it's supposed to look in the Lashwan, which is kashal. But the word there is is shall fall. Alright, so ya is shall, kashalwa, or kashal is fall, and then the wa is he or it. So shall fall it or he, and then you have wa, ya, abadwa, and shall perish he. Wa and ya shall abad perish, wa he or it. And then you have mapunyaka, which is at thy presence or from thy presence or of thy presence. Ma of or from. Pun means presence or face, and then yaka is thy. So again, when my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. Bashawab awayabya ahawar yakashawa wa ya ibadwa mapunyaka. Verse 4. Alright, verse 4. It says, for thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest in the throne judging right. Alright, and the Lord is going to continue to judge right for us. That's why nobody can gainsay against His truth, man. And our enemies, they're falling by us speaking these words. Alright, and eventually it's going to come physically, which David also sings about that in this psalm. And Lord willing, I'm gonna go through this entire thing. Eventually, I'm just gonna do it 4 verses at a time. I figure it's 20 verses. That gives me 5 days to do some videos. Separate it out a little. So this is the last verse I'm going to do here. For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest in the throne judging right. It says Kaya Ashayath, which means for thou hast maintained, or thou hast done. Kaya for. Ashayath means to do or maintain. Then you have Mashapatya, which means my right, alright, or my judgment, alright. Mashapat, and then the ya is my, alright, so this means my right. And then you have wa dayanya, alright, is my cause, and my cause. Wa and dayan, alright, here they have dain, alright, it should be dayan, ya, which is my, and cause my, or and my cause. Yashabath, alright, Yashabath is thou sattest, alright. Yashabath means thou sattest, or thou dwellest, alright, or resteth, if you will, like Shabbath. And then you have La Kasa, which means to thy throne, alright, to the throne. La to Kasa means throne. And then Shawapat is judging right, alright, or basically judging. So again, for thou hast maintained my right, Salakia. Thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest in the throne judging aright. Kaya Ashayath Mashapatya Wadayanya Yashabath Lakasa Shawapat Salakia, and I forgot the last one, Tazadak, which means right. Alright? And I've been getting the Akim here in the camp accustomed to saying that too. You know how Akim say that's right? You get brothers get hyped in the spirit and say that's right. In the Hebrew, the way that you would say that is Ha Tazadak. This word right here. Alright, Ha Tazadak. That's how you would say that's right. How I give it a good old Ha Tazadak. you know. But that's that's the end of this one. Alright, for thou hast maintained my right cause, my right and my cause, thou sayest in the throne judging right. Kaya Ashayath Ma Shapatya Wa Dayanya Ya Shabath Lakasa Shawapat Tazadak. Alright, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba Ha Ibaryath. Alright, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba Ha Ibaryath for this truth. This was the ThaHalyam, Thashi wa Ahchaad, Psalms 9 and 1. I don't want Ratazah. I'll pick up again in the spirit and go through 5 through 10. Alright, again, call Halayim La Yahweh Ba Ha Ibaryath. Peace and blessings to the elect out there tuning in. I hope this was edifying, and you know that more of us get more into this Hebrew, because our enemies don't like us claiming our heritage, man, and this is ours. Double honors to our elders and apostles, leading by by great example. All right, known as great millstone these times, soon to just be revealed as a man of the Lord. All right, Akim, and a few Akwakim, keep the fire, stay sincere, keep the faith, send up these curses on our enemies. Shalom.